Welcome back. Another Saturday night. Knaf'O'Halcs. Big Doug here. Broke ass EDC. And we made it through another week, folks. Made it through another damn week. Marco, sup, Ron. As the folks kind of shuffling, might be light tonight. As usual, there's some other folks rolling live, and the big man on the block decided to go live this late. Old metal complex. What's up, Cheeto? Cheeto of the black hole, or Cheeto in the black hole? Yeah, check out the Marco. Drop that Crow Blades. Yeah, make sure you go over in Metal Complex. I mean, he's throwing out some kind of quadruple premium giveaway. But had a pretty good week. Brian should be on here. I don't know. Backpack might still be MIA. Dealing with the little ones. To the adolescents. That's punk, ain't it? That's I think punk. I'm a corn limp biscuit. I don't know, a little bit of punk, a little bit, but not too bad, too much. On the old punk circuit. A little bit of head PE. I can get in. I get down with the head PE. I would limp a corn. A little mud vein, little heavier. Get a little heavy. I like a little violent, a little crazy. Mosh pit is fun. Mosh pit is fun. Been years though. I don't think physically I'd be down like I used to be. But great week, like I hit on. Uh, I had to do a little travel for the old work, and trip took me down through the Lake of the Ozarks. And you're driving, seeing them signs. Well, I always say I'm going to stop at a nice place or this and that. Well, it hit me bad. I had to piss. So I whipped into a truck stop. With you, the pits, man. Once upon a time, I could rip one up. But, yeah, I was driving along, had to piss real bad. Uh, about time for the refill the old pork rinds and beef jerky stash, while you're driving snack. And whipped in to a little truck stop diner place. Was filling up the truck and looked over and saw this Shepherd's Hill Cutlery down in Lebanon, Missouri. And I decided I was going to plan my trip back and stop there and hit it in the morning. And yeah, I did. I got to stop in there, this little spot, And I'll tell you what, great store to go in. Man, I went in there at 8 a.m. Rolled up in there at 8 a.m. Like a older lady was helping, and she was nicer than hell. I was looking at damn every knife I get my hands on, this and that. They had a great Spyderco selection, a lot of Microtech. I mean, off the charts on case. All kinds of case was in. I was looking. I just didn't see nothing that jumped out that I just had to have. But a couple nice bucks, and I've never really handled any of the premium. Well, looky here. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, stranger.
Just going early. Going early.
Well, I see that. I just get in here and get situated, and like, what the hell? I'll push the button.
You just wanted to jump in and take all those viewers away from Metal Complex doing his giveaway, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I told everybody. Like, run over, get entered for this quadruple premium giveaway. I know some of these old folks leave a couple browsers open. They're crazy like that. But I was just talking about. So I had to go down to Carthage, Missouri, just outside of Joplin, and so I traveled down through the Lake of the Ozarks to get there. And I stopped at a truck stop, take a leak, and refill the old pork rinds and beef jerky stash. And I stand there pumping the gas, filling the truck up, and across the way I could see the Shepherd Hill Cutlery building. I was like, so right there, I decided, I was like, well, on my travel back Wednesday, I'm gonna, I'm gonna hit that spot. They open at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so I rolled in there, and it's just a couple older women working. Great staff, great selection. A lot of American made knives in there, fixed blades. I bought a damn skillet. One of them I don't think it was Woodstock. It's stainless steel skillet with the ceramic, like non chemical coating in it. Like $70 for a 12-inch skillet. You put the damn thing. I don't know if you've had any or experienced this yet. No high heat. You don't need it because if you put it on medium, that some bitch is hot. Distributes the heat well. You can put an egg in it with no oil, butter, nothing, and that bitch will slide around in it. So I mean, well worth the $70 on that one. It's not a hexaclad. I can't swing that kind of money, but this thing is pretty
Sounds
badass.
like it
So
does the job.
yeah, so we're gonna try it out with the old lady. She's liked it so far. I made some French. I made a damn French toast, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich for dinner tonight. 2 pieces of French toast, sausage, egg, and cheese in the middle of it. Great sandwich.
I bet.
But I rolled around in the
I made steak.
I'm about to go hardcore back to the carnivore diet for a bit. So yeah, there's
What's up,
me,
Ron? Marco? Cheeto? Joseph?
Margot, man, spot on in here. The first homie, Cheeto. of the black hole was right behind him. There's Joseph. Ron Crow was up in here. Uh, but the first night, I couldn't. This Boker. I don't know why, but I was drawn to it. I just like the looks of it.
It's interesting.
Yeah, well, kind of a. But the action felt good in my hand, and I was like, fuck it. I don't buy a lot of Bokers. I don't have a lot of Bokers in the collection. And this is not, it's not a, I think it's a Japanese steel. It's VG10. Let me look at the damn name here again. The
EG10's not bad.
Octopus. Designed in Germany, made in PRC, the Republic of China. Yeah. Which I'm not big, I'm not buying a lot of Chinese knives, but that one kind of hit pretty good there. The Atropos Florida, it was $90. Steel, but that's a steel clip.
Joseph, Cheeto texted you.
So I got this bright idea. I'm gonna, because it's a steel clip and steel liners.
Flame on it.
I'm gonna try to flame it and quench it in oil and see how that comes out.
You don't even. What color are you trying to get?
Blue. So I'm like what 590 to 600. I think's what I was looking at. Trying to go the blues.
You should just do the
Blue or green.
classic green and bronze. Bronze is easy. That brass bronze color.
I might try that.
The, to do a blue, dude, it's going to be so hard to get it uniform on that much of a
Well,
material.
part of me was kind of thinking I don't want it to be a solid color. I almost want it to fade, like
Oh,
like
that
that.
you'll get that then. If you don't mind it being inconsistent, kind of like
I was kind of just
wavy
giving it the
pattern.
like a beat up. It just got too hot, bad looking deal. It's got some kind of. I think it's got a lacquer or something on it. I'm gonna strip it down tomorrow, soak it and clean it out. But I don't know. I like the knife. It feels good in your hand. The edge was so. I had to touch it up. But the action on things real damn good. I like a thumb disc, and that blade's pokey enough. It's in and out of the pocket pretty good. So I mean, it's yeah. There was $90 I had to blow, but that was not all. So I handled a couple of. I've never handled them. The big Microtechs, the Troodon or whatever, and a couple of the big OTFs. I've had the
Hey,
small.
Kelly.
The big OTF, I don't think I would ever carry it. I like to own one if it wasn't for the fucking $700 price tag. But I'd never carry that son of a bitch. It's just too big. But I could see, its purpose. It's a sticky knife. It's not a. It's it's not a. I'm gonna open some Amazon boxes knife. It's a. I'm getting mugged. I'm gonna stab somebody in the fucking side of the head knife. But
Good analogy.
they were. I mean, they were spot on. And I finally got my hands on a stovepipe, the Spyderco.
Yep.
I could have swore I looked at the specs. That thing's tiny. Great action. It looked good, felt good in the hand, but it's just too damn small. But they had,
Maybe your hand's too damn big.
well, I've tried shrinking them. It's not been to my advantage. Kelly Mishmash.
You know,
So I
Kelly,
got,
she's all over the place.
yep. I I finally got. They had some premium bucks that I got to handle, and I've got to say they're surprising. When you go to the black box bucks, it's a whole different animal than the yellow box to begin with. I think that's something that they need to sell a little bit heavier. But I was I was gonna get one of the what is it, the 110 premiums. It's got the micarta and the thumb studs. The pro? I liked it. I was handling it. Then I walked over to the damn Spider Co. And I just couldn't help myself. I had to get a Bodacious. Once I flipped this son of a bitch and held it, I thought, well, the buck's going to have to wait. This has got the Spy 27 steel.
Yeah,
Uh,
basically, from what they say, it's their version of S35.
yeah. And I've got to say, the G10,
What's up, War
um,
Room?
it's got a little bit of a pattern to it. You can feel it. But this is the best feeling G10 I've ever. I've not handled it like that before. If you got an opportunity to get your hands on one of these and feel it, I don't want to change the scales on it. I think I'm going to leave it. I just want to put a clip on this and carry it because I'm gonna be honest. That's my favorite spider coat. The Bodacious is the new favorite child.
For me, TRM's G10 is the best feeling I've ever.
I've got to say,
The
yeah,
way
it's
they
on.
texture it,
See,
it
this
feels
is
almost like
almost.
my Carta.
What's up, War Room? This has got a little bit of a smoothness, but it's got some texture, very light. It's definitely some premium G10. It's not your run of the mill cheap shit.
I got my
And
project knife in from Terry.
now you got some work to do on it. Mine's still sitting here. I'm waiting on the damn my Carter scales I got for mine.
I don't know if I'm just going to put scales on it and leave it like a light stone wash, or if I'm going to try and go dark and make it match the
Are you gonna go with the aluminum ones?
new. I'm going my Carta.
What's up, Terry?
It's weird. It's like he's got a beacon for when I say his name or something. He just shows up, pops up.
Was it? I think it was Terry. I bought a shaman off of. I like the shaman, the size, the feel, but that damn finger choil hump that it's got that comes up into the lock, the compression lock when you close it. I just that killed it for me, and I kept thinking I ended up swapping it off and got a decent trade on it. And I saw this shaman. I thought, well, they just corrected that issue. It is that's what it
His
is.
wiener sense was tingling. He's
His wiener sense was his wiener or his sense was tingling.
his wiener sense.
But I usually the minute I get one, I'm like, yep, and I'm gonna put such and such scales on it. But I think this one, I'm just gonna put a clip on it because the clip kind of sucks. It's got the old spotty hole clip. I've carried it a little bit. Today, you know,
Yep.
to the old Walmart grocery store, and
Those
you
clips
know,
work until you can get them replaced, but
I did hit up Lynch. I'm waiting for my little white Lynch box for some goodies. But I
I
will
just bought
say,
this when Terry sent me pictures of it. I didn't even really look at it. I didn't even know that they made 154 CM blades.
I didn't either. That's crazy. Mine is an oddity. It's like a coated blade. It's not, you can barely see it there. But I want to say this is M4. I like the mini grip. It's got some great action to it.
Did you see my find from today?
That straight razor, is it fucking like ancient Ultim?
I don't know. I was talking with DVD, and he said he loves Ultim, and he said Ultim was actually invented in 1980s, which I think Ultim brand or brand name may have been named in the 80s, but I think this thing's older than that, and it sure feels and looks like Ultim.
You got some prehistoric Ultim. Let me make you bigger. I'm telling you, I'm a little jelly on that one. It's got me looking. I'm hunting an
You can
American
see that
made
they
straight
like
razor.
this had like a gold finish on it, the steel. It's called the
Yeah.
gold coin.
But it's not brittle or nothing.
Oh no, dude, this thing, it's a razor that like the one I got in Tennessee. I had to restore this and put the blade back and get it sharp. Like I got this thing tuned up, but this came razor. So
yeah,
I
it's
just thought
definitely.
it was pretty cool that it was made in Grand Rapids. So
We know how you are about the Great Michigan area and its tool making abilities.
I'm just north of Grand Rapids, but I was born in Grand Rapids. Even the box is stamped and labeled Grand Rapids. Pretty cool.
Because I mean, I looked at like going the crazy way of maybe buying a new one, and I mean, an American made straight razor is anywhere from like 130 to on up.
So I was trying to look this up, and I first thing I put in was gold coin straight razor, and uh, I think there's a brand now called Gold Dollar or something, and they're U.S. and they're actually out of Michigan, I think, and they're not that pricey. They're only like 60 to 70 bucks.
Because I'd like to find one. See,
What's up, Stevie?
I thought about buying. I thought about going in it and just buying a new one to add to the collection because that's something I want to add. But I think I just gotta get out there and hit those
And there
spots
you
and
go.
find
Terry
one.
just gave you the whole breakdown on Ultim.
Man, is it just me or is the chat bigger when you bring it up now?
That's nice.
It's nice. People can actually read it. Hey, now, speaking of Stevie, I think there was a fresh drop of some Stevie clips on Lynch there. If you didn't
I
get
was
one
going
in
to
the
tell
late
you
run,
on that. That'd be a good one to put on that new Spider Co of yours.
maybe that might be what's coming. Maybe be. But what you've got to ask yourself is there a story behind the fact that Stevie was pulled up into a UFO? Or was he just going home for dinner?
Noster baiting. I lost your audio, Doug.
Did you? Is it better?
Yeah, you went out.
They're made to order. There was at one point, I think right after they first come out, I tried to go on and get one, and I guess
What's
they
that?
weren't. They said Stevie, but now I mean it's just you wait a minute. I cannot. So I got a couple of them coming. One of them is another one. I didn't get it in my little trip to the Shepherd's Hills Factory Outlet, but this knife come out on a little swap, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm in love with the damn thing. You were 100% right. The Bel Air is is a killer knife. Killer.
Yep, it's a good one.
The action is just smooth. And I'm not. I will hate on a Duralock, but this one, no, it snaps. I I gotta say I really liked it, and
When I start buying multiples, it's a pretty good one.
the I might do what you were talking about, the aluminum there. Put those ripped skins on it. But this
I don't
one's
think
getting
they have
pretty.
skins yet for the Bel Air.
Like, well, if and when.
I've bought enough
But
of them, I might be able to suggest it.
I've got to say that one is going to be a steady in the carry. I'm pleased with it. I carried it every day since I got back.
I've thought about it, because those skins are nice. On aluminum, it's
Yeah,
especially the iridium. It just makes that knife so much better. But I like the battle worn look of aluminum once it starts getting beat up a little and marked. So I don't know. I'm torn on whether I want to. Because this one isn't. The Bel Air isn't near as slippery as like the iridium was.
and I ain't really thought about it. I stand and talk to him because I go in the office and it's usually it's always a topic of discussion because there's constantly a new knife rolling around in my pocket. So the other two in the office are always kind of asking. Bossman really
Oh,
like
look at
that.
this.
Huh?
Now I've got two razors that when I get a slip from Terry to put in my boot, I can rotate between them.
What kind of, is it got a fragrance to it, Terry?
Smells like your bolt.
What should my bolt smell like?
I don't get. I don't know. I don't want to smell your bolt, but hopefully you're keeping the damn thing clean. But if you're not, get some bolt butter and you can butter it up
Hey,
at the double wide EDC.
lightly of coconut. I need something to smear on my Carta because I've got quite a bit of Spyderco's rocking to my Carta, that smock and everything. It needs a little bit of love on it. And speaking of Spyderco, there was one more that come in this week,
Man,
and
Doug, you're rolling this week.
I know it. This damn sage. I I really like I really like it. It's right now it's hard when you come in here to really look and
I found a Sage in 15V I was about to buy, but I've got to have cash tomorrow for my new deer blind that's going up.
Well, see, you're worried about 15V. This one's got S30Vs.
Wow. So that's twice the V's.
That's twice the V's. So in theory, I've got to say the handle, the lightness of it, the blade shape, it's a it's a solid little carry. Uh, so it's kind of hard right now. You come in here and you're like, the Bodacious, the Kershaw, or the Sage. It's kind of hard to pick between them. All of them are great blades. Great.
Pretty quick, I've got the balloon clip coming to me, so that I've got money set aside for that too, and then uh, my deer blind. But I think I'm going to get that Kershaw launch with the M4 blade.
Yeah, it's oh
When you were talking about buck, I almost made a custom buck out of the custom shop.
I've looked and I've went there myself, done the same thing kind of a couple times, and I was always like, I don't know if I like it. I, the slim pros, I thought they were overpriced until I got one in my hand. And I've got to say that's it's definitely something to really consider if you're looking, especially if you want to lock back.
No, those Slim Pros are nice. I've got one around. I don't know where I got it, but so I'm not going to try and dig it out. But the Buck Spitfires, they're the ones that I said
Yeah,
that medium knife looks like.
yeah.
It's a good knife. It's worst thing about it is the pocket clip. Like it's got a horrible pocket clip. But for aluminum and it's the hollow ground guy in it, it's a nice pocket knife for a budget USA made with aluminum handle. But they have them in the custom shops, and you can get S35. You can get all kinds of stuff on. And I almost I made one that was purple and gold and all that. It was basically a Minnesota Vikings knife, being a Vikings fan. But
Minnesota.
I didn't end up doing it. It's still I got it in the cart. I'm hoping that maybe the wife will buy it for me.
And I even got into they had a couple of these Ranger Elites. The it's a solid contender. It's a little pricey, but it feels pretty damn good in the hand. It's got snappy action. It's on par with a Benchmade. Aluminum handle, Magna Cut blade, 219.
So you got the handle one of those at that store?
Yeah, I've got to say, man, it is the Bel Air is just a little bit snappier, but that's a solid. It was solid. It was they had a couple of them out. The handle feels good in your hand.
Yeah, I like it. It intrigues me. I've looked at it a couple times.
I did like the construction on the back of it, where it's like a clam, so there's no bag spacer, but it
Yep.
is closed.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot
no,
like the Bulldog.
yeah, it was. Now the Mini I didn't pick up and mess with, but the Ranger like Elite, that I had to handle that one. I'm not sure because I've got that Ranger Pro that's a lot cheaper. So then you're just looking at nylon handles
Hmm.
and 154 CM. They'd have you at. I mean, come on, they couldn't do my Carta.
Dude, if
for 125.
someone would be a genius if they took that 154 and went out and started producing micarta scales for it.
Because it's a good action, but
It's a good size, good action, USA made, and then just throw on some better scales instead of the basically like their light or salt version. You know, throw an FRN on that, everybody's getting replaced.
the it's definitely, if you're going buck, you want black box. I don't think I'd ever buy another buck that was in yellow. You know, uh, the other ones,
That couldn't be me, Cheeto. But to do good milled, you need a mill to mill out those scales.
now the 838, I got it out and messed with it a little bit. It's a shot at a launch, but it's not. I don't think it's quite there. It don't pop as good. You know, a Kershaw launch, you got to have a hold on that son of a bitch. When you push that button, you don't want to be not ready for it. They snap pretty good. I think the ones that I've had, these were a little bit less, but it's a decent contender. I don't really care much for the damn safety locks and shit on them.
This is a steal of a knife.
Monkey bag.
The iridium launch.
Oh, launch, yeah. But I looked real damn hard at the damn. I even handled one of those 110 Elite autos. Very nice, but I don't, if somebody ever bought me one, I wouldn't throw it away. But I don't think I'm going to run out and, uh, and get one.
Tour's dropping a new knife.
Who?
Tour. Bring that up.
Oh,
See what people think.
the Myers? That's not what you're talking
No,
about, is it?
it's a folder, not a kitchen knife.
But I mean, I do like the, look, I don't get me wrong. I do like the whole Myers. I mean, a little folding. The Draper,
Yep.
that's interesting. Kind of looks like the Merchant with a crossbar.
Handle's a lot different. And then it's got that, I don't know. I like it.
We got Magna Cut G10. 3.5 inch on the blade length. I mean, they hit the stats dead on. They know 325 though for a damn for. But I bet I haven't handled another G10.
It'll probably feel like that Spyderco or the TRM that I was talking about. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's good G10.
Man, I still want one of these damn XT1 Alphas.
Yeah, those are pretty sick.
That is a good looking knife. A recurve in it. Mm.
These knives are also for what you were talking about earlier. You can, no, I can tell you right now that other pocket knife I was telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but every grip you can think of, this thing is just locks into your hand.
It's and
They
that's
do
the
a good
thing.
job with their ergos. Crispy, what's up?
I'll see your buck 113 and raise you my battle horse knife slug. There's the crispiest of critters. I've definitely started kind of shifting. I traded a lot of blades off, and the collection's definitely changed. I just I don't fault nobody for buying Chinese. I have some Chinese knives I really enjoy, but I,
I have some I won't get rid of,
yeah, but
but
I just
unless it's a homie, I don't. And it's
well,
hard. It's hard to do. I've been just the other day. I was looking at something. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna grab that," and I was ready to buy it. And I'm like, you know what?
no,
Not a homie design. I'm not, and it's. I'm not buying it.
I'm I'm with you. It's just it's hard for me to because me and the wife was talking about it because she loves hearing me drone on about knives. But
I bet she does.
just the thought of I understand that the Chinese knife is helping a company here in the United States at some point, in the distribution and all that. But if it's got the flag on it, at some point the money you paid for it put food on somebody's table in this country. And that's what it, boils down to. That was a craftsman at some point in our states that built it, designed it, and it's not just those folks, but it's a damn man or woman that's sitting on that damn stool assembling that damn thing, putting those screws in for the first time, making sure everything fits snug. Those folks want to keep them here, keep them working. And if if you've got the opportunity, and I've got to say the quality on some of the cheaper USA made stuff has definitely come up.
Yep.
You mean what the Kershaw
This.
leak?
I'm pretty sure this is made by Buck. Um, it's not for everybody. Obviously, it's pretty ugly. This flipper is hideous. I actually call it the wood duck. I think it looks like a damn duck.
Yeah, it does. Got the eyeball and all.
Yeah, right. But ergonomics in material, this thing is such a damn good work knife, and it's like $75 at Cabela's.
I see, but it's got the flag on it. That makes it all that
This
much
is
better.
this is USA made D2,
Yeah. So I
all
mean,
made by Buck, I think.
there's options, and that's what I was talking to both of them, and they made that comment of, well, hell, in order to if I lose a knife and I feel bad, but I mean, fuck, everything USA made, bench made. Because I'm talking, most people look at a bench made like, oh, that's too expensive for me. Well, there are options to get American made without dropping $300.
Something like
And
this. They also have a smaller version of it that's like 59. You got the Buck Spitfire.
the
You've
Daffy
got
Duck,
the Daffy Duck. But there's Cabela's actually has a whole line of USA made knives. Not something a lot of the knife community would want. It's but for someone that wants just a working pocket knife,
and that's the
there you
thing.
go, and it's
Yeah,
USA made.
that's where because I was looking to the boss man about the Bel Air, and I was like, well, they have the Iridium, but it's Chinese made, but for just a little bit more, you can get the Bel Air, and like it's in a, so I think he might be he might be he was looking real hard.
The Iridium's bigger though, but now you got the Bel Air XL, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to get me one of those.
yeah, I saw that.
It was hard
Uh,
not to jump right away when I saw that, but like I said, I've got some things coming up, but I've got to
because
be
you got that
responsible.
because that Launch 22 is pretty damn sexy too.
They had a few different launches. I'm not sure which one that is.
The Launch 22 has the
Oh, the
Magna
green one?
Cut, yeah, the Magna Cut inlay, that spear blade. I like that.
Yeah, I like that one.
I will probably that's definitely on the
That
list.
micarta inlay is awesome.
Yep, they're definitely where in the hell did it go? And then they got that 23, which it was all right. I mean, it's nice blade shape, aluminum, 154 cm. And was looking, Illinois, if you got your bullshit Floyd card, you can carry an automatic. Not the way I understood it. But you have to have a Floyd card.
Yeah, sounds dumb. There's a couple launches that are on the list that I want. I want the one that looks like the cleaver, like
Yeah.
carbon fiber and gray aluminum with the cleaver blade. I think it might be the 18.
I think you're right. I'm pulling them up.
And then there's a green aluminum, I think maybe 17, that has like the rubber inlay, kind of like the Blur did, and it has a Tonto and a spear point options.
Man, that Bel Air XL. I just,
Hmm.
I'll just wait because I'm such a damn fan of the Tiger Stripe, and I know they'll do it. I'll just wait, and then that's when I'll because how big is the XL?
Bring it up. It'll have specs on.
Yeah, it's pushing the damn button. It wasn't moving as fast as I wanted it to. 3.4, so it's right under that 3.5 incher. I almost think for XL they could have went to the 4-inch blade, made it a damn monster. But that's a specialized crowd that likes the 4-inch knife.
Well, you'd have to do. Yeah, I think they could have definitely, because they could have just. This could be called the Bel Air Large. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then the XL would be like the 4-inch.
but it's definitely that pack mule is kind of interesting. I just a simple ass fixed blade with
That actually looks pretty nice, but when it comes to fixed blades, my money's going the Aries or Keith. What's up, Blue?
Launch
Hey, Tori.
21 is the one I think you were.
Yep, Launch 21 is the one of them. I think I want that with the Tonto though. It might
What
actually be a
thing?
different number. They might have different numbers. It might not be different blade shapes.
And I definitely would suggest a live wire. I had a launch 7. I liked it pretty good. 16, is that the one? That's got the olive with the Tonto.
Yep.
See, I had the 19. That's what the oldest boy is actually. He's carrying it now since Christmas. And he does not leave the house, doesn't nothing. That he won't even at work. Somebody will be like, "Can I use your knife?" And they're getting a negative. I'll cut it for you, sir. He won't hand it over to nobody.
Dude, you need to give him a cheapo to carry so that when people want to borrow a knife, he can.
Well, I first it got him a. I got him a leak. He's a lefty. I got him a leak that was like the frame lock version, and not the frame lock, the
Liner lock.
liner lock version that had the aluminum, and he carried it probably 2 years, and then had the mystery. It disappeared, and he was upset and went and bought himself another one,
And then he found it.
and then he found it. And then I was thinking, well, he's going serious on knives. So then I gave him 19. And he has decided that's a work knife. I'm going to use it. And it's getting beat up pretty good. But I'll tell you what, that son of a bitch holds an edge.
That's M4, right?
No, I think that one.
I think the 16, the one I was looking at,
Yeah.
is M4.
No, this one's, those are the CPM 154s. But it stays like a damn razor. So 14
Did
is the
you get
Cleveland.
your leak in?
I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's shipped or not.
Yeah, that
I get.
14 right there.
I ain't even checked the email. Did those ship? I wonder.
When did they drop?
They're not even on the website now.
Tito asked you a question.
I mean, Doug got tickets to the weekend. I don't understand. They're not even listed. I have to go back and look at the.
Go to the round table, Doug, and get yourself a Ultimate coin.
I got room for another coin here. Oh, they're going to ship by October 31st.
Your, hey, your Halloween knife that you want, we'll get it to you. You know, we're gonna ship it by, well, Halloween. That's awesome.
I better get one of the damn with the Magna Cut and the green titanium screws. That's all I got to say.
What? There's a couple like custom ones or surprise ones.
Yeah, there's like so many. Let's see, 10 lucky customers will get CPM Magna Cut blade steel with green titanium handle screws.
That would be pretty sweet if you were lucky enough. I know who the weekend is, Terry, but I wasn't sure if it was a reference to something Doug's doing this weekend that Cheeto knows about, or
I
the
don't know.
actual
Is
musician.
Cheeto watching me?
I don't know. Right, Cheeto. The nipple coins are the best.
The nipple coins are above and beyond. So
The purple nurple, huh? Call that. Couple purple on stock.
we can talk about this elephant in the room.
Cool looking knife, but I'm not getting it.
I I think I'm integral out. I just I've owned a couple that have passed through, and it, I think if you never own one, you need to see if that's your thing or not. But I just don't think they're all that damn special. Yeah, they're great, single piece of titanium. It's a feat of engineering,
Oh, it
but
bugs me.
I don't like it.
It bugs me that there's going to be a Tempest knife out there that I don't own. Luckily, it's a Kubi, but it's still one of Casey's designs.
But it is a pretty knife.
That knife
I
right there, if it didn't have the speed holes in it, would be awesome. What I
that
need
damn
to find out, what I need to find out is if there's enough room inside that knife that I could get like a thin sheet of carbon fiber, take it apart, and
So you'd have to be able to
But it,
like slide it in, and because you're not getting inside of it because she's a solid piece. You're not, because you got this issue.
yeah, it's too pricey of a knife to screw around with and try to.
And I don't understand why they didn't do a solid version.
He said it was going to be too heavy. What's up, Neil?
I don't know. These little fucking cutouts. Blew me naughty ninja.
I like the shape. I like it a lot. There's a lot about it I like. I just can't do speed holes. What's up, Paul?
Well, ninja told you how to do it. Just simple. Mill down into the scale and
Yep.
drop some.
Luckily, it's a KV. It's a Kubi collab, so it doesn't have the Tempest name on it. I can let it
I don't
go.
think it's got the. I don't think it's got any Tempest markings on it. I mean, did they put his maker's mark on it somewhere?
It's got to have the Tempest mark. They do it on the other ones. I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, there it is. I mean, congrats to Case. Another great design.
That's a stick. Like looking at the back of that bronze and black one. That's awesome. Then flip it over to the show side with the speed holes. I just can't do it. Plus, I don't know. I'm not big on M390. There's a couple downsides.
I figured it was fat carbon Illuminati. I didn't think you damn autocorrect, big fingers. I don't think there was no other. There was another. There wasn't one of these at that store, or I would have tried to handle on it. That is a little bit of craziness there. The Coble slip joint from Spidey. That thing is a pocket sword, 3.63 on the blade. Open, it's like 8.25 inches. But slip joint with a damn pocket clip. There ain't much to her. I'll put it there.
Yeah, it looks skinny too.
I mean, can
Doesn't
you
look
front?
like it'd be comfortable in hand.
Might not be as thin as it is.
What's up, Henry?
It's definitely a minimal approach.
What's up, Knife Nut?
Ooh, but that was
Be doing baller or bust while we're at this. I haven't been asking people.
yeah, just kind of been like love it or hate it.
Man, we are getting some heavy rain.
Raining up there. It was well, I mean, we should really fill up now that MC's giveaway ended. I didn't even see what he gave away.
Yeah, we should be getting like all, he had 700 plus people in there
Yeah,
when we
that should.
started. So we probably got like 600 coming.
Yeah, I mean, I should look up. There'd be like 700 people in here. You know, that's nice and all, but you can't read or participate in his chat.
It moves too fast. It
It's just too
flies so.
knife nut. I'd fight that urge too because that's a. Which one is he? Trying to read which one he was.
SMG.
I'm guessing it's this bastard here. I just have to handle one. I don't really have an opinion on them yet. I mean, I understand it's definitely going to be a hard. They, people use them. You see them out. I mean, people beat on them things, but for $895, I'd be hard pressed to take it out and start cutting on shit with it.
I don't
Hacking.
know. That thing's made for being used, man. What's up, Roman?
But I have looked into them a little bit. I would have to go with the hybrid or something, the little, like the $400-500 versions, but just straight into the SNG where it's 900 bucks. But I ain't taking nothing away from it because they've been around for a while, and you don't hear nobody complaining about build quality when you get one. Knife Joy does get some nice exclusives.
I don't ever go there.
Every once
I
in a
don't. I
while,
don't ever find joy in knife.
usually what gets me here is the email. Like I'll check my email, and it'll pop up in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go over and look. I'm like, good lord, because I think they debit your account like $30 just for looking at the page.
Well, then that explains why I don't go the knife.
Because, I mean, everybody needs a big Medford.
My go-to knife place lately has been Adept Knives.
Well, for some reason, DLT trading has been like where I end up going. But every damn time here lately, you go to the What's New page, it's just a bunch of damn.
That and Indiana knives. I've been
I've always wanted to go in that little store because he's got a nice little shop. And his knife was pretty good. The Indiana knives that was like Best Tech, the little button lock. It was it was a pretty good little knife. A lot of Spidey on the front part of it. A bunch of damn Protect. I'm hunting that damn Protect, the uh, the manual Protect that was a frame lock. If anybody sees one of those running around in the wild, he's got a couple of neutrons laying around.
I need more TRM in my life. I've only got the Bulldog.
I've got to get a 940 to. At some point, I'll snag one to to build, but I got too many projects at the moment.
The burnt bronze one that came out not too long ago has been kind of on my list. I've got my original 940, so and I've thought about doing more than this, but I just want to keep it more traditional.
The Ryson, that is, I'm not really buying Wee knives these days, but that is a good looking blade. 255. Some nice lock bar milling.
Yeah, it's a good
Clip,
looking knife.
clip attached from the inside. M390, of course. 3.33. That's the friendliest blade. Is that a baller or bust? I like
That
them putting the Wii on the
it's sharp looking, but
great
not in
milling.
my not in my area for the price. I'm going.
Going elsewhere.
Yep.
Now there's the other Wii that's fixing to drop. $498. Great work. I mean, it looks cool. It's what, button lock. Who's the designer on that? Brian Tay. 4-inch
Yeah,
blade.
don't know who that is, so I'm safe.
I don't know. I'm fixing to look him up because it sounds familiar, but 30 years of knife making.
Illuminati sent you a link there, Doug.
Well, I can't pull it out of the damn chat because of StreamYard. He definitely does a high end fucking knife. Because well, it's a good looking $950. Now is that his build? I mean, it's a good looking knife. It's got that damn nightmare type grind on it. The clip looks cool as shit. Oh yeah, you sent it to me right. It's cool. I don't know if it's $1,000 cool. I'll go baller on that. That's fucking baller. If I had that and I bought it, I would definitely be pleased with it. I would like to say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, nice. But if you
I
just want
mean,
the design,
Illuminati.
doesn't he have a CRKT version of it, like a budget version? Almost guarantee it.
See, that's not the one I'm talking about. I mean, I'd like to have one like this, the TR3 Integrity, but
Man, Cheeto goes or Bluminati does all that work, tries to help you out, and you just complain.
no, I'm gonna show them the one I'm talking about. Because see, they still got the pictures of it. That is the back side of this one. See, it's a frame lock, not a button. Single sided thumb stud. And they did
That
two or three different.
titanium is sharp.
And not able to find any of those in the wild.
Can you imagine what those would look like with either a carry or dark water anno job on.
Oh yeah. This one was one that it was up on Arizona Knives for a second, and I thought about it. It was like 200, 290 bucks, but I didn't know if I wanted the Jersey Devil version. But so the finger groove is blued, the clip, and then it's got this engraving on it. Don't make me cut you, which I thought was cool. And then the top edges around the knife are blued titanium. So it's a cool piece, but I can't. I almost wished it. I just I didn't think I could live with this big Jersey Devil, this JD thing here on it.
What's up, Matt?
But definitely would like to come up with one of those. I think now to think of that, because there was 100 of those made. You spend way too much fucking time looking at knives on the internet when you find this oddball shit, and you drive yourself nuts trying to find one that you can get cheap without, you know. But it's a Protect that's not a damn button lock. I think it's baller, even if you had to pay like 400 bucks for it, just because of the "don't make me cut you" on the back. I mean, that says a lot about Jersey, don't it?
Yeah, I couldn't do that knife.
You couldn't roll that.
Nope.
And then I want to say they had like just yeah. Some had half serrations. Well, you think these things would be around?
I actually like the half serrated better than that last one.
But
More
knife
so
ship,
because of the show scale. I
yeah.
don't like that design that was on it.
But knife ship free still has the price up from when they were selling it, and 225 for a titanium frame lock S35 VN USA made. Look, I bet
And when
I'm
was the
not
last
sure.
time they sold them?
Yeah, that's where I'm not sure. At that point in
Like
time, those were probably
8 years
high.
ago?
Yeah, I mean that was crazy high. More than likely. But now, if I could pick one up for that price, I would be tickled. The CB Lounge. Mass shooting reported in country club in Nashville.
Well, thank God we're on a knife channel, so we don't have to talk.
Oh, wow, I was thinking about it. I need to get a lanyard, rigged up on that Dawson that would tie to the wrist.
Gonna be doing some chopping.
No, just getting it ready for the moment that it needs to be used. You got me to thinking because I just can't get rid of that damn thing. I really enjoy that knife, just the feel of it. It just I don't have a lot of fixed blades, but that one just melts in the hand so damn well that
I'm getting to the point where I might start saying I have a lot of fixed blades.
I don't know if I'll ever get to there. But I mean, it
What's
is
up,
a
Fred?
handy blade. Fred, how do you not have any fixed blades? You got kitchen knives. Mersault, what the hell have we done to deserve his presence?
What's up, buddy? Long time.
Well, let's start talking about Olight. Isn't that what we have to do at this point?
Oh,
Don't
he's
they have
got
a
a
sale?
kitchen knife coming from Shane on Monday.
I tell you that store down there that I went to, they did have a lot of damn kitchen knives, and they had some high end like handmade Japanese like hammer Damascus. You know, I think there was one set in there that I saw that was like $4,000. I just I'm I don't think I can swing that for kitchen knives.
Had to clean some apple off of that.
Some Apple. I thought I saw that video or that post earlier. It's got a lot of. It's all Michigan right there, ain't it?
Yep. This will get some more carry once I get it to Terry so I can get a sheath. Both of these. Those are my edgies.
And you got a pretty nasty edge on that one.
I've gotten it pretty decent.
That's the
I've got
craziest
a
part about.
load of stuff I've got to get up the cherry, and I got to come up with the money for that too. The straight razors, both my Shane knives, couple Keith.
God bless. He done asked Terry if it does he have a date yet. I'm pretty sure Terry's boiling right now. Marcel's been in Paris starting right. Were they pissed off because you of what flashlight you were carrying? I'll pass it along, Neil, if I get to text him. That's a hell of a count there, buddy. I wished it would drop. I mean, it was a good night. Hell, I got lucky enough for it to pass through on the review. I would have liked to held on to it.
You talking about the Orlock?
Yep.
Yeah, starting to think that thing's like the white unicorn. It's a rumor. People talked about it.
I touched that unicorn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't want to hear about it.
This is still sitting around here. This I gotta weigh this damn thing. My Wedford, this giant all steel fucking brick. Is it pressing charges?
That thing could be used as a boat anchor.
That's about all it's really good for. I mean, it locks up good, and it's heavy as all shit. It would pull your
How
pants
thick
down.
is that blade material?
And it's probably some kind of shit D2 steel. Masal, first of all, so that everybody knows, if nobody knows, this is a clone. It's a clone, but it's a fun one that I took off a flea market and said somebody else didn't get it. But it's a big heavy
Was he
bag.
trying to sell it as like a
Yeah,
legit knife?
yeah, that was that's what I was trying to tell you, because you can look. First thing is that pivot. That's a damn Strider pivot. So it's wrong pivot for this knife. Me and the guy went back and forth. I ended up because, but it is a heavy ass paperweight to keep around. But it does have a nice flack if you get it right.
Yeah, it's loud.
Yeah, I mean she's loud and heavy. You could probably hold a small boat with it as far as anchoring goes.
You should start sticking some stumps. See if you can get that thing to. Stick in.
That's the that's the saddest damn part is you probably beat on this damn thing unmercifully and it would just last and last and last. I mean, it would never have a damn problem with it.
That thing would be awesome for stump sticking. Let's have a video of you doing it. Because if you miss and it doesn't stick, it's probably gonna like knock chunks of wood off. Like throwing a brick
I'd
at
like
it.
to, I'd carry it probably out there, but hell, you'd have to. I don't think you can put it in your damn pocket just to carry the damn thing. It's got to weigh a couple pounds.
I could carry it. Illuminati could carry it.
And I kind of think about it more and more. So anybody who was in the market for this kind of knife, they're gonna know that it's not what they're after when they're messing with it, and it's got steel handles.
No, dude. There's the people that are out there for that knife who really know what a Medford is. And you're right, it's not for them. But there's knife guys that as soon as they see that, they're into it. They're like, holy crap, look at this thing.
I guess, yeah, it's that have no clue. Or,
Knife knowledge is just like everything else. Until you start learning, you don't have it.
but those are so damn expensive. You would think that it just wouldn't even be worth the time to clone it. And well, hell, I throw videos out on TikTok. That is insane. The, the Benchmade ripoffs that are on TikTok Shop that are like constant commercials because they are god awful clones, and it's $30, 59.99, 29.99. It's just letting them. They're letting them stay up there, so they're definitely pro clone.
I just think they can't take them down as fast as they get put back up. So, got to be caught, reported, turned in.
It's just ugh. You would think that they could just pull, but I mean they're I don't know if they're working on it or not, trying to bring them down.
Said there's clones because dweebs buy them. You're a dweeb, Doug. You bought that.
I do have dweeb moments. I throw good money after bad on a regular basis in my life.
Might as well spend it, Doug. Can't take it with you.
I mean, I did play around with square body Chevy pickups at one point in time in my life, so that's why I'm broke now.
You still have one, at least one.
No, no, no. About going on 3 years ago, I got rid of. I had like two 305 engines, a 350 engine. I don't know how many 4 or 5 transmissions sitting around, headers, fucking junk sitting every fucking where. No, no, that's all. That's all. Sold, gone, done with that shit. No more am I tired of fucking with an old truck and you drive some bitch for a month, no problem, and then bam, you're back under the damn hood every 15 minutes. Can't make it to the dump in it. No, no. I'm just probably get another older truck, but it will definitely be an 80s model Ford with a 306. I think it's mine. Me and Chevys just did not get along.
You get a '90s Lightning.
That's too much like enjoyment there. But you build a 306 cylinder right, it'll out it'll outrun that Lightning. The turb when you go to putting the turbo to 306, it'll get it. I mean, I was looking at a Crown Vic that somebody brought out of storage. I wanted it pretty damn bad. It had like 3,000 miles on it.
That's nothing.
No, not for one of them old cars. They're getting few and far between. All the rear wheel drive sedans are going out. Either that or one of them Oldsmobile wagons, like a Roadmaster type beast. Especially one that's from the '90s. It's got the vet V8 in it.
I'd like an old Dodge Power Wagon.
That's definitely a project.
And if I was going car wise, it would be like a Nova Super Sport.
So, is that the correct spelling for dweebs? I'm just wondering for future reference.
He's getting a name tag made.
Neil, I'm with you. I had a couple old '80s Broncos and some monsters. I had one that was a sandbox conversion. This son of a bitch had shag carpet all up under it, up the sides to like halfway up. Had Lincoln seats in it. I had 415s in it, and when they hit, the rust would fall out of the fender wells onto the knobby 311050s on it.
Uh,
It was a monster. Gas gauge didn't work. Run out of fuel in it a couple times. I got some good stories about that truck.
this thing's a piece of shit, but I want to put as much and every dime I've got into the stereo system.
Oh, and tires.
Why
Had to
is
have
my
good tires.
battery always dead?
Boy, I think that one died. The transmission died in it. That fucking. I ended up. I think I ended up just selling it because I didn't want to fucking. It lost reverse.
I wonder why it had no transmission. You and all your
Oh,
buddies riding around in it with like 3,000 pounds of stereo equipment.
in full send every chance we got. It was a going son of a bitch, man.
That's a good choice there, Neil.
The old '88. I've hummed one of them down the road a couple times, barely keeping it between the two white lines. They float.
Rousseau says he wants a Yugo.
He seems like the kind. Oh my god! I did see something about that, and then I was scrolling on down, and somebody had a Astrovan posted that had a manual transmission in it.
When the Astrovan came out, my dad got one, and he fucking loved that thing. And I remember when he ended up buying another one because they were going to stop making them, and he had drove the one into the damn dirt, so he went and bought another one. He had that thing when he passed away.
I had a Mercury Villager that I bought at a salvage yard. They had wrote on the window engine ticking. It was like $300. And I was out there looking. We needed a car at the moment. I went out there and started it, and I was sitting there listening to it, and it would go tick, 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 and then go quiet for a minute. And then we'd come back and go tick, 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 tick. And I got a flashlight up, and I was sitting down there watching. Every It was cycling through, and when the compressor, the AC compressor would kick on, that was the ticking. I went and gave the old dude his money, went straight to a fucking AutoZone and bought 2 cans of the fucking 134A Freon and put in it. Ticking gone. We drove the piss out of that minivan. It was clean inside too. I hated it because it was a minivan, but man, it got decent gas mileage, and we drove that fucking thing everywhere. And then, like 2, 3 years later, the fucking CV axle went out in the front of it, and I fought that son of a bitch. We got in a death match out in the front yard.
Do you remember the van that Pontiac made? That weird ass
The
looking.
Le Mans or whatever, it had that big front end that sloped like a
Yeah, dude. It like
silhouette.
looked like a damn shuttle.
Yeah,
It looked like the front car of like one of the shuttles at the airport or something. The damn train.
the a buddy's mom had one. I remember riding in the back of that son of a bitch. Hideous.
This my oldest brother's friend loved those damn things. And this
Spaceship.
guy, you would have never thought it either, because this dude was loaded. He had good money, a couple different businesses, kind of arrogant, driving around in that thing. Pretty funny.
Damn right, Terry. It was sloped like that. You still couldn't see the front end of it. I, I've kind of looked because I started.
Montana, that's what it was.
Yep, Montana. I've been looking for my old age car, and
Actually, the Montanas weren't bad. I think it was something different.
I think it was
The
a Silverado.
Montanas were later. They were more of a regular, like, minivan. Unless it was the same thing, they just changed the body style. Whatever they're called. I saw one on the road the other day, and it was bright yellow. It was
Uh, the
oh
Oldsmobile
yeah,
Silhouette.
that's the one. Pontiac made a version of that too, though, didn't they?
Yeah, if Oldsmobile had one, I'm trying to. You think it would come up with the Pontiac version?
Maybe Pontiac didn't make one. Maybe I'm just
Nah, I'm pretty sure they did. Good Lord, that was so ugly.
the silhouette. Yeah, that was the name of it. God, that thing.
Called the Dust Buster.
That's
That's a lost damn transport. Pontiac Transport, I think.
that what they called the Pontiac version of it, or is that a different van?
That's what I think that's what that thing was saying. Yep, it was the Pontiac Transport. Transport in 1990 Motor Week. There's the concept of it. That is, it would have been cool if it actually looked like that.
That's better than what they made, but it's still pretty bad.
It's awful. Yeah, the Aztecs suck. I just seeing one makes me sick. Almost as bad as the Mercury Mystique, or better known as the Mercury Mistake. But at least this much. Back then, you could see those things running around. You could tell the difference from one brand to the next. They all fucking look so similar now. Kind of all fit in that mold to get all the same shit in them.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like Mazdas and Toyotas have almost the identical body style. Like at a glance, you could mistake one for the other.
And everything's an SUV now. There's not a whole lot of cars left.
Yeah. I like my Jeep. Mine's old though.
That's on the list. I'm trying to figure this out. Either an old Crown Vic or an old station wagon to cruise around in. Maybe like a 95 or 96 Thunderbird, the last years of the big Thunderbird. 'Cause I had one of those back in the day for, for a hot minute. Loved that fucking car. Or you get an old Jeep to cruise around in, like old, CJ.
Yeah, I'm not considered a Jeep guy because I don't have that I don't have a CJ or an old.
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't have a Wrangler.
I have a decked out Commander.
Now I said CJ, not ZJ. I know my dialect. Or I just go and get the damn Fox Body Mustang and commence to throwing wrenches at it for the rest of my damn life. But, you know,
Sounds fun.
get the 5.0 so my hair can blow. I got to get something, to tour around. It's been a while. I haven't had a project car or nothing.
I just got my Jeep out of a barn for the first time pretty much all damn summer. That's the truth. You gotta ask, you can't afford it. That's one of the reasons I don't drive my Jeep that much anymore. I don't want to have to fix it.
Ain't that damn truth? Just empty every pocket. That's what they say at the AutoZone about Jeep guys.
My neighbor's got a Jeep. He's like, "Hey, when are we gonna take him out?" Because he saw me just yesterday or something with it coming down the driveway, and I was like, "I don't know, man," because I know if we go out, I want to break something.
It's pretty much kind of just how it fucking goes.
Mine's the '06 Cheeto. It's the 65th anniversary edition. A lot of people take the Commanders and they actually turn them into sleeper cars because they're pretty quick, especially if you lower them. and do that stuff, take the weight out of them. It was great when the kids were young because it's got the third row seats in it, so we could keep them all separated so they wouldn't be fighting on road trips.
It, the two boys loved when we had that minivan. They roll around in that fucking thing.
I started keeping all my gear in it, and it was pretty heavy. And then I put a lift on it, and my gas mileage sucked. So I took in, I did the third row seat delete
Yeah.
myself, took all of that out, made a compartment, carpeted it. So now I can have about 85% of the gear I carry in that compartment, and it just looks like the Jeep's empty. Gas up here has jumped up to like 330.
Yeah, it's about there here. The cheapest man I saw it though was down in fucking Missouri. It was like 288.
I got it for 267 at Sam's Club last week.
Sam's Club today was 299 on the board when I walked through. And I mean, look, because the car we got now, I mean, I got the work truck, but Olay's car gets pretty good gas mileage. I mean, little, GTI. And I enjoy driving the little fucker. I mean, it's quick. You can get that son of a bitch in any parking spot you want to. And if it's just me and her, and we're going to get groceries, there's plenty of room in it. But if you put four adults in that fucking thing, no.
I ever sent you pictures of my work vehicle,
Yeah, I've seen it.
that HHR.
Yeah. You need a giant dead bug on the top of it. It's what you need.
Nah, I need to retire that thing and turn it into a sleeper. I bought that thing in an auction, and whoever had it, it was a car stereo like show car, and I don't know what tunes he did to that damn thing, but that son of a bitch is quick.
$7 in France. Sweet fucking Jesus. It's because the first fucking lady over there is a man. France is fucked up right now. The whole EU anyway.
Yeah,
They're,
429. That sucks.
and
Driving
fuck,
that Jeep definitely costs some bucks. That thing doesn't sip gas. It fucking guzzles it.
no. I hit that deer last year, and it was like a 22 F-150 crew cab, and that truck got steadily 19 or 20. This Chevy, the 2024 Chevy, no, 17 at best. And even with that bullshit where it wants to shut off every time you fucking stop, and it, the whatever that other bullshit, random displacement shit where it dropped from four cylinder to V8 and 17 miles to the gallon was all that shit in. I fucking get 17 miles to the gallon in a fucking 305 85 model.
My Jeep, I'm lucky at. I'm doing good at like 13.5.
And hell, they push diesel. Well, they used to over there. I tell you what, that little GTI is a quick little bastard.
My buddy growing up, he had a Volkswagen diesel wagon. I think it was called a Dasher. Ugly as sin. It was like a cream color, but that thing got gas mileage. I think we could. I think that thing got friggin' like 40 plus on the highway, easy, maybe more. And back then, diesel wasn't that expensive. It was actually cheap.
Yeah,
So
that's back when it was still just the byproduct.
the year we graduated, we basically lived at a state park on the lake. We had campsites throughout the season. So we kept my car out there and we took that damn diesel dasher in the town every day to go to work. And I think we put like $3 in gas in that thing all damn week. If that. And it was that thing, but it was funny. You could roll coal on somebody. Like, just black clouds could come out of that damn.
Yeah, because the old man had, was it a Zuzu? A Zuzu or Mazda? It was a little King Cat. No, it was a Datsun that had a diesel in it. And he got like 40 something miles to the gallon. Something went wrong somewhere because that's fucking 1980 something.
Yep.
And now, well, we're doing good to get 20. Somebody fucked up somewhere because things haven't gotten better.
Probably because all the vehicles weigh so damn much now.
Fucking, there was some dude on Tucker that had built some little diesel car that was getting like 50 or 60, some crazy number of gallons, miles per gallon. And he was having trouble getting traction. But
A
we
lot of
don't have to
these,
worry about it long. We'll all be electric cars anyway. Our self-driving taxis. Or better yet, when I can come in my little closet here and plug into my Android and he could just run to work.
there you go. You're going to send your robot representative to do your job.
That's what I'm hoping for. At least that maybe I can, control the robot.
Give you more time to do knife content.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll spend all of my universal income that they give us because I'll be useless in the AI world with robots. And I'll get my universal income check and I'll just blow it on knives. Because it'll be a great, great living. Because once you go on the government tit, everything will be perfect.
Not I.
Anybody go Cox? Where's that one at?
Doug's interested.
Cox. Oh wait,
Whoa,
no,
what?
that's
I'm going to that one.
CCKS. Oh, CCKS. Oh, my bad.
Guessing that's California Custom Knife Show.
How do they flip the knives with limp wrist?
Sounds like a good time. Few people are going, but
I can't make it that fucking far out.
I can't go to California. I'm banned.
Well, it would be the prettiest fucking state with the most fucked up bunch running it.
I did want to go to Blade West. That was in the plans until the time off and going to Tennessee had to happen.
Marcel's wearing a beret. I almost need pictures of that. I would want to go just to meet Cheeto. Yeah, speaking of that, Cheeto, when can we expect to see some more of that fixed blade action come out? I remember there was that blade that kind of circled around that was Cheeto. I mean, I wouldn't mind to have a Cheeto special.
Think you can have one of his designs made by Edgy American right now?
Oh no, I want a Cheeto handmade custom. He's got it in him, I think. I think Cheeto typed that about at the exact same time you were saying that.
I'm considering giving Shane a design to do for me. He's offered. I just haven't taken him up on it.
Well, I'm kind of at the moment waiting on a custom, but it's a slip joint from Brits. So we'll see how that goes.
You got something coming from Brits, huh?
Yep.
Oh, excuse me. That should be
Yeah.
sweet, dude. He makes some awesome,
Yeah.
awesome shit. You ever? You still planning on coming to the States?
He said he was last time I talked. We'll go through spurts here and there. It's like where you can chat, where you can't. He was working on it. I guess he'd signed a big lease on his farm with some solar company, but he's still working through everything. I mean, he's in a fucking shit show down there the way he talks. You know what? I bought that through night flashlight. It was working great. It still works great. The fucking little rubber switch popped out of it, and no matter how I go to put it back in, it will not stay in it now. It's pissed me off to no fucking end.
Contact them. Maybe I'll send it in.
Yeah, you might fix it. I can't believe we went this far over. But you got this crew that's in here, and it's just hard to let go of them. I was looking at my phone to see if I was getting my text
Getting
yet.
yelled at yet?
Yeah, getting my text of. She talked about watching something. Task. It's something on HBO, Cinemax thing.
I haven't heard of that one yet. I don't have HBO Cinemax though, so
Well, it's part of our cell phone plan, so
yeah, I get YouTube and shit like that from ours.
definitely, folks. If y'all get a chance, you want to check out Bodacious. I'm enjoying it.
I think I'd like that one.
It definitely, and I would go with the Spy 27. I mean, hell, we'll see. That's the first piece of that still I've had, but
A lot of people, and I've heard say that it's basically S35, and I like S35, and Spyderco does good with all their heat treats, so it should be just fine.
yeah, I've got to say for the major American manufacturers, I guess the main chains, I prefer a Spyderco over a damn Benchmade, but yeah, Cheeto, send me a message, man. I'll do a video. I'd like to do a video on it. I'll throw it in a stump and
I
try to
like
cut stainless steel braided line with it.
I like Spyderco's, but it's hard to admit it. But this Benchmade and my 940 are both probably up there before any of my Spyderco's.
Cheeto, do you really want my personal enjoyment with it? Well, if I get it, I've got to make at least a couple shorts with it. I don't, I don't know. I think I like doing the reviews, but I think that shit's about sales personally. Just spending that much time, I just don't have it these days. I like shooting the shorts and coming in here and doing the live. I just, Lord knows, it's not like we're going to get rich and famous doing this.
Not
For
if you're
some reason,
trying.
for some reason, at the threshold of getting monetized, and it gets right at the spot, and then walks back, and then it'll go right back. and I ain't sweating it. This collection of misfit toys that we get to chat with on Saturday nights, I don't really want to change too much because
I'm gonna say you
yeah,
might not sure how the monetizing would work.
yeah. I mean, especially hitting the vape and saying shit, whatever you want to say, and then the fact of this chat, you can you can talk to people in it. You can have a fucking conversation. And then I get lost in the damn chat. I can't keep up with it moving this slow. And I tell you what, I did thinking of flashlight. I tried to look up USA made flashlights. You
Good
think
luck.
USA? Yeah, you think USA made knives are expensive? And I mean, I know they're still containing foreign source parts because we don't make enough shit here. But good lord, uh, what was that? Flick? I don't. I'd have to go back and look at some of the brands I looked up. They were pricey, and they don't do a whole lot of EDC pocket. It's bigger flashlights.
I haven't been to a Pew show in a while, but there was a guy that was always at them that did his own flashlights, and his shit was good. Like you could at the table if you're talking to him, tell him what you're looking for, what you want, and he'd start doing the circuits and shit right there in front of you and put it together. You know, if you wanted tail end or multi click, it was pretty cool.
Well, that's one thing I've decided running with flashlight. Simpler seems to work for me. These ones that's got the fucking every programmable. No, I need high, medium, low, maybe a strobe, and that's it. I don't need all that extra shit on there.
Yep.
I mean, I've got like this little Workos. It's a decent little flashlight, bright as shit, but way too damn much going on with the damn switch. It's just I'm retarded. See, that would probably knock off our monetization right there. Me saying retarded. And then, you know,
I don't
lose
know.
your
Are you on
money.
the spectrum or at all? Then you can get
I
away
don't,
with it.
yeah, I think, well,
What's up, Cliff?
Cliff. I looked at Leatherman's at that damn store too. Leatherman's a little bit higher than I remember.
What isn't higher than you remember, Doug?
Leatherman's are a little bit more expensive than I remember.
I know everything is more expensive than you remember it, though. So that just makes sense. because they were never cheap. What's up, nice
Yeah.
monkey?
What do I got here? The Leatherman kick. I don't. I think I bought this at a fucking yard sale.
Ed, I don't see Ed Harrison in here. Where's Ed?
I don't think the knife has ever cut anything, and I think all I've ever used is the pliers. Oh, the Phillips head driver a little bit. I thought I might need a new one. I don't think I need a new one because they're too damn expensive. So I just put it back in its leather pouch and set it here on the desk because it's a pair of pliers. It's always waiting.
There's Ed. What's up, Ed? Yeah, I've got a bunch of Leathermans, old ones, a couple new ones. I barely ever use a multi-tool.
Knife Monkey just flies up in here trying to sell stuff.
Well, do you want to buy a Spyderco?
Not really. I've got a pretty Spyderco flush right now.
Well, lottie da for you. What if somebody else wants to get a Spyderco?
And I mean, there's so damn many. What kind of Spyderco are we talking about?
Well, I don't know. You tried to shut him down right away. I mean, let the guy get his hustle on.
He apologized. Wow.
Don't apologize, Esty.
Holy shit. Is he new? Have you subbed? Did you hit the like button? For fuck's sake. There's a way about doing these things. And who is this tagging feller? I don't know that one either. There's some new. I think we've crossed into a different time slot with a different frame of people here.
Yeah, normally we're for the
We
last
stayed on.
few, hell, almost 5 months, I'd say it was pretty religious of ending at midnight.
She hadn't busted my nuts yet. She must be fucking watching a murder porn and interested in it.
See, you just got to plan it. You put something on the TV stage, get her wrapped up in it before you go live, and then
I still haven't seen him say what kind of Spyderco it is.
you ruined it.
No,
Everybody had a
it
chance,
don't
and
take it damn long to type. Type in. I need specs. Specs, condition. I mean, is this your first time trying to sell something? Maybe we could pull up a picture to reference so somebody would know what kind it is. I mean,
Spyderco resilience. I think he said it a few times actually.
what's so resilient about it?
Well, that's the night. And he's got a petrified fish, I think.
G10. Is it an 8CR knife? Well, I mean, what are we talking? Is that the only?
I think it is. I think it's the bigger one. It's the biggest of the three. It's like the Jesus. Can't believe I'm drawing a name blank on the name of those. The persistence and that is the smallest.
Well, you got the blackout lightweight version. You got the blue one with the FRN. Why is that one so high? Oh, look, they've got some that's got some like S35 VN steel on it. Somebody buy this, man.
The
The price?
tenacious is the other one I was thinking of. That's the medium
Yeah,
sized one.
I've
And
got that over here.
I think they've got that with even Magna Cut now.
Yeah.
Depending on which one it is, Paul, it probably is 8CR.
He said it was 8CR G10 one.
If you didn't have an 8CR, Spider Code's the way to go. I have no itches about my tenacious.
I've had pretty good luck out of the tenacious I've got. Decent ergo on the handle. I thought about swapping the scales a couple times.
Yeah, I put glow scales on mine.
Now, Cheeto, what is that? A manual Protec? TR is the TR4 a manual or an auto? Yeah, but you're
Man,
probably for sale.
look at your prejudice there, Doug. Like SC hops in, says hi to people, asks if anybody wants a knife, and you get all butthurt about it. But Cheeto says something about selling a knife, and you're like, hey, buddy, what do you got there?
Because me and Cheeto's tight. We go way back. I know Cheeto. I don't know this other guy. I got to be a little bit of a dick. You never know. There's some scammers out there. I do a lot of Facebook wheeling and dealing. You never know. Them scammers jump out of nowhere with their too good to be true deals. Lord, I still ain't seen a price on this knife. Is anybody interested?
He's just giving you a hard time, SC. We know who you are. I know who you
God,
are. I've seen you around.
I'm giving him grief, and I'm sorry. He's making me feel bad.
Well, you got him
If
thinking
I
he's
had
a
empathy,
camera.
I don't know if Marcelo is that is a derogatory remark or not. There, drinks and switchblades. What's he trying to say?
Was it even legal in Cali?
It's got to be a little one. It's got to be a Runtley, I think. California legal.
There you go. Save a couple bucks on the Spider Co. Brand
Yep.
new.
in the
Yeah,
box.
nothing's California legal. That's why I couldn't ever go to that knife show.
I mean, do they have gun shows in California? Do they just have pictures of them?
It's a shame too, because it's beautiful out there, but any size folder is legal in most places.
Yeah, but like nothing's legal overseas there. Y'all can't even have a fucking locking knife. Unless you're like one of their illegals, then they just walk around with machetes, I think. That's what Instagram and X tells me.
Great news source, Doug.
Oh, I'd say it's better than
Uh,
CNN or MSNBC at this point. We don't really have news anymore anyway.
we have
We're at the,
propaganda.
yeah, we're at the fucking point that there could be live video of people invading. I'd be like, fuck it. It's probably fake. I'll wait a couple of days and see what happens.
Didn't I just see this on AI?
Yeah, this is fucking
You
AI,
got to look at
dog.
the tag at the bottom and go, oh, yeah, there it is. AI generated.
What do you want me to do with it, Cheeto? Am I running a fucking service now? You want a picture of your shit up on my live stream? Yes, sir. Let me click the buttons for you. Hold on. I'm getting after it.
You
Doing
better
it as
open that
fast.
up carefully, because didn't he say he was going to give you something for your personal pleasure?
Oh, yeah. He said he was going to personally pleasure me. I remember that.
See?
Cheeto
See,
said
it
that.
just says no for you, jackass.
Oh, just for me? See, now I got the. Man, I like it. It is a good. Has it got a lock on it? Is that like a safety feature? Ugh. I like the scaling on them, though.
Uh,
Got a nice pop. I would let y'all watch this, but it's only for me.
yeah.
It's only for my eyes. Cheeto presents well.
He says yes, it has a lockout switch on it.
Is that like a California thing? Or?
It's called a Dougie switch. You need
I
to get
might
it.
need it. I'll cut my fucking self. And it won't be the first time or the last. Oh, no. The picture he sent me doesn't have today's date on it. So therefore, I have to, by the laws of Facebook, I have to, I have to be scared at this point that he is a possible scammer because it doesn't have the correct date on it. I'm nervous. My spider sense are tingling.
This is weird.
Illuminati's
Either
still
people
in
are
here.
behind in chat, or I'm not getting everything. Because I
No, I think they're having some argument over what the not that was having those safety lock switches. Yeah, it doesn't look hurt at all. I don't think it's ever been carried. Don't look like it's done much cutting either. I don't know, Cheeto. I ain't really got no money to spend, but I mean, throw a price out there. I got some watches and shit I was trying to move. You need a watch, Cheeto? Got some tritium in it. Nice titanium front case.
He's like, "Oh, you don't have any money? No worries. Don't worry, Doug. I don't want your damn watch."
You might need a watch. You never know. Somebody might need a damn watch. I can't believe we're still hanging on to this many damn people in here.
Big Red on tonight. We're kind of like his fluffer.
We're
People are
fluffing for Big Red. I don't
people
know.
are getting people are gonna watch him tonight. So
Yeah, I'll be off before then because I'm not doing that. Because I want these 20 guys to be able to go over to Big Reds and enjoy themselves and not feel like they're obligated to hang out with us. Because I want to be the last person that would want to stream over top of somebody.
no, I was probably gonna go watch Big Red anyway.
Twisted wanted a grilled cheese sandwich. Man, that fucking sounds good. Did I tell you what I had for dinner tonight?
Nope.
The
What do you have for
French
dinner tonight,
toast.
Doug?
French
Oh, the
toast.
waffle. Yeah, egg
Yeah, with
and
sausage, egg, and cheese on it. Fire! I'm telling y'all, you gotta try it sometime. You gotta you gotta sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon sugar on your French toast. You need a little bit of that sweetness with your spicy sausage. It was good.
yeah. I just couldn't do the egg.
I forget, man. I fucking forget. I'm sorry. You poor feller.
I have eggs galore.
I know. I eat this son
That's
of a
the funny
bitches,
part
man.
too. I have to go pick the damn things up out there and bring them inside, and I can't even eat the damn thing. But if I don't, I get yelled at.
Well, I don't know if any of the Ron, you can do it. Marcel, will somebody throw up Big Reds in there so it's a link that he can click? Please, I'd appreciate it. Now, look, if you're going to do a ham and cheese, a hot ham and cheese sandwich grilled, you want to put a couple slices of bacon on it also, and tomato. That makes it fire right there. And Munster cheese. And use butter. Fuck country crock. You don't want to smear fucking byproduct bullshit oil on your bread. You want some butter. So how long we got? You got about 15 minutes to Big Red time.
Yeah, I'll put a link up.
Tito, you live out there. It's still early for you. Was it like 6 o'clock or something there still? I ain't seen no father in the chat. in a while. There he is. That's the king of shorts right there. Those are some of my favorites on YouTube still. So, Cheeto, are you saying Big Red is like a father figure and he's reading you a bedtime story and you fall asleep? Cheeto needs a little dirtiness. Cheeto needs vulgarness to keep his entertainment. He's a degenerate.
That explains why he's here.
It says a lot.
What are you grabbing, Ron?
Yeah, we need to
I'm
know
sure
what
there's
snack.
enough for all of us, buddy.
Is it a knife approved snack? We have to critique it. We haven't talked about hot dogs on this program in a while.
Glizzy.
Big Red and KC are kind of in the same category. You know, they handle themselves with a lot more uh, what do they call it? Cador-
Ice cream sandwich. That's
only if
what
they're deep
Ron's
fried.
getting.
I'm just reading chat. Yeah, I wish somebody hit the damn like button. How many we got? Five? Two? You know what? I don't care if you hit the like button. Oh
Man,
my
people
God.
keep talking about grilled cheese.
I'm fixing to go make one.
Man, I hope my wife is up because she makes the best. I can make a grilled cheese, and I probably will because I don't think she's awake. But
I got one of them things that little the little skillet that's made just for grilled cheese. You close it, smash it down, put it on top of the oven, you flip it in there. It works in a
panini maker.
something like that. It's probably what y'all fancy folk call it. I just call it a grilled cheese maker.
No, that's what they originally were.
Damn, Upchurch. We stayed on long enough for Upchurch to finally show up. Glad you could finally make it right when we're fixing to turn this son of a bitch off. Brian, how did you get muted? I can't unmute you. You're unconnected. We've lost connection. Brian is no longer. He's deaf. He's deaf. We can't hear. His mouth is moving. Stuff is coming out. He's trying. I think his batteries are dead. Yeah, we can't. We can't hear nothing. You're muted still. No, you're muted. Can't hear him. There he is. He's back. I can hear him. Up church. We're loving the bodacious, buddy. That's
Flying without a parachute.
we're loving the bodacious. We're loving the Bel Air. I was using sign language. That's why Brian knew to disconnect because he read this. He knows what this means.
No, I could hear you because I put my earbud back in. You just couldn't hear
Oh.
me because I was muted.
You want the Bodacious, go with the Spy 27. The G10 on the blue G10 on this is spectacular. It's got a good feeling to it. It'll be a Spyderco you get that you don't right away want to change the scales. But you will want a clip because the clip sucks balls. But,
Tito
solid
thought you were having
action.
a stroke when you were doing the sign language.
That's the sad part. There's probably a couple in here that would I would finally get a super chat because they'd be like, yes.
They can't. You're not monetized.
Is Cheeto still on? Look, are y'all mentally fucking intertwined or something? Because you say something about me having a stroke, and then right then Cheeto's message pops up. Oh shit, I thought you were having a stroke. Illuminati's still talking about this damn grilled cheese, and I'm fixing to go in here and make one.
Yep.
I'm fixing to have to call it, fellers. It's been a great evening. I need a grilled cheese sandwich now. And I'm going to, I guess, get on and watch a little Big Red.
Tito just sent you a super chat. You owe him $2.
I'll PayPal that back to you. Yes. What's yes? Is that like slang for something? Fellers, it's been a great evening. Can't wait to catch y'all next Saturday evening where we'll talk more about knives
Or
and grilled
something.
cheeses and whatever else pops up.
Or grilled cheeses.
SC, you have a good evening. I hope you sell that knife. Y'all stay
Have a good
sharp.
one, everybody.
Stay sharp. Stay safe.
See ya.